If you're an ambitious person, welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. So, if you have goals, dreams, aspirations, you're ambitious, you're a hard worker, you're in a small percentage. You're in a small percentage of a category compared to many people in this world, and you will have haters. People see you doing significantly better than they're doing. You will have haters. So welcome aboard. These people, I'm telling you, man, they will do anything, and I mean anything in their power, to make you feel uncomfortable, to make you feel weird, to make you feel as if you should not even be doing what you're doing, as if what you're doing is wrong, when you're probably doing a lot better things to this world than these individuals ever will be, because they are fucking trolls. Like, they're literally doing nothing. You're doing something good, and they're just gonna try to make you feel as if you shouldn't be doing what you're doing. Trying to make you feel uncomfortable, trying to make you feel stupid, trying to make you feel any kind of way they can besides good. That's just the cold hard facts. They want you to lose, bro. That's their whole agenda. They want to win, but they don't want to do what it takes to win. They want you to lose because they don't want to see you win, and they end up losing. Like, that's the last thing they want. And it's just ridiculous how people have to be this way, but it is what it is. The whole world, man, is, I don't care who you are, you compete to an extent. And it doesn't even mean with other people, you compete with yourself. You compete to do better in this world. Everybody competes. I compete. I show up to the gym every day, I compete. I do my work every day, I compete. It is what it is. Everybody does it. Everybody competes. If you show up to your job, you compete. If you show up to a skills competition, you compete. If you show up to a sport at a high level and there's money on the line, you compete to make your life better, to make your family's lives better. Everybody competes. So when you're doing better, when you're working harder, you will be hated. You will be hated by a lot of people that are just not on your level, because you put in more hours. You put in the 10,000 hours, or at least close to the 10,000 hours. They have put in such few hours. Of course you're ahead. It's not rocket science. You're a better competitor. You know what you're doing more. You put in more hours. You did more of the right things. It's all it comes down to, guys. Like, I don't care what part of the world you're in. I don't care what you're doing. It comes down to the hours you put in. The long, hard days. The early mornings. The late nights. All the work. All the discipline. Most people can't do that. So if you're the one, if you're the odd one out, if you're a chosen one, and you're chosen for something, I really believe everyone's chosen for something. Most people just don't want to do it. Most people just are not going to pull the trigger. But you pull the trigger. And a lot of people hate that, because you pull the trigger every single day, every single day, every single day. And everyone else is kind of hesitant, and they're pointing the finger at you, trying to make you feel uncomfortable, trying to stop you, trying to make you feel as if you shouldn't be doing what you're doing, but you're fucking doing it. Keep doing it. You're making them uncomfortable by putting yourself in an uncomfortable position to do better, because they can't handle what you can handle. They can't handle your stress. The stress you can handle, they can't handle that. The amount of weight you push in the gym, they can't handle that. Some people can, some people can't. Most can't. So most are going to hate. You make them feel uncomfortable, so they're going to put it back on you to make you feel uncomfortable, to make you feel stupid, to make you feel as if the things you're doing is something you just shouldn't be doing, because it leads to success. It leads to being a winner. It leads to succeeding. When all the things they're doing leads to losing, you're not on the same page. You're not going to be buddies. You're just not. And you will not have a relationship partner that is like that either. If you're an ambitious person and your relationship partner is not, they would rather party. They would rather seek out for male or female attention and do all this dumb shit all the time. Not focus on their own life. Can't pick quality people and stick with it and just go through like a regular fucking human being. Most of this world, unfortunately, that's what it's like. Doing dumb shit. Never doing the right things. Being an idiot. Just stupidity. Wasteful time. Just nothing but a waste of time. You have to be the odd one out. You have to be the one that does the right things. If it's not you, who else is it going to be? Who knows? Why not you? Why can't you be the one that does the right things? That's what you should ask yourself. For anyone that wants to be a hater that's not doing the right shit. Why can't you be the one that does the right things? Why can't you be the life changer? The positive person? The well-wisher? The go-getter? Why can't you be that person? I can't answer that for you. But that is the only way for me. That's the only way I ever seen. Since a young age. And I just got a lot of wake-up calls on my journey. And I share that with you guys. When you are the go-getter, the hustler, the ambitious person, the well-wisher, the positive person that is doing positive things, that is making a positive change in the world, that is succeeding, that is working hard, tooth and nail, through the stress, through the bad times, through the ups and downs, through it all. You persist. You will be hated on. Because not a lot of people have that in them. Not a lot of people have the energy you have. Because their energy's gone by doing such ridiculous things. It's called taking steps back to regain yourself, to regain your energy. You can't do anything if you're wasting your energy. People wonder, like, man, you have to make a choice. It's either one or the other. You can't party. You can't do all that dumb shit. Talk to a whole bunch of people over the phone every single day, constantly. Never focused on yourself. Your head's just in the clouds. You can't do those things and be ambitious and succeed. It does not work. You have to make a choice. If you want to be the ambitious person, if you want to be the successful person, if you want to put your gifts to use, you take steps back. You're not so caught up into the day with everybody else, and no. You're the odd one out. You take the steps back and you put your energy to good use. You're not caught up and involved with the fucking Joneses, keeping up with the Joneses. You're not involved with everybody else's life. You're just kind of on your own path, doing what you have to do, doing all the right things. You're focused. It's that tunnel vision. And of course, you will get steered off every now and then, and things will happen. It's about refocusing, recentering, and continuing to do the right things. You're not going to have a perfect go at it. You're not going to have a perfect life. There'll be ups and downs. There'll be times where you do lose a bit of focus and you get right back in. You lose a bit of focus, you get right back in because you realize what's going wrong. Because you might be getting too caught up into something. But I'm telling you guys now, the people that are losing in life are the ones that are too caught up every single day that are never doing the right things. taking the steps back and eliminating bad habits that is draining you, that is fucking you up. Because when you do those things, the thing is, you don't have the energy to be ambitious. You don't have the energy to do the better things. And when you do have the energy to do the better things, you're going to get haters trying to suck the energy out of you, trying to suck the life out of you, because you're on point. You are proper. You're doing the right things. They're just not. It's like they don't know how you're doing it. They don't know how to do it because they're too stupid to realize their own mistakes. They can't think for themselves. They're so codependent and toxic and trying to juggle too many things. Like, they don't get that you have to stop living the life you are currently living if you want to change. You can't keep doing those same things you were doing all the time, plus be ambitious, plus work on your goals, plus work on your mission. It does not work. For example, and I use this guy's name a lot for examples because he was one of the biggest inspirations I've ever seen of all time. His name happens to be Conor McGregor. When I was 19 and seen that guy on this come up, right away I knew that guy was special. There was something special about that guy. There was something unique about that guy. He made me see things in myself that I didn't even see in myself at the time. His drive. It's like the person I need to see my whole life. He helped wake me up even more. He is proof anything is possible if you put your time and energy and focus into the right things. It's his mindset that helped him succeed more than anything else. More than his raw talent, it was his mindset. It was the way he was intelligent enough to put his energy into the right places at the right time and succeed under the bright lights. When it was time for him to fight, he succeeded because it was about his mindset. It was about doing all the right things leading up to the fight. Preparing as perfect as he possibly could for the exact moment that he needed to capitalize. So a lot of people in life do not understand this. Like, you can't do dumb shit. Do you think that guy would have succeeded if he was out partying and drinking and not focused and all that kind of stuff? Guess what? Once he got rich, once he got super rich, he started doing those things, and he tried to come back to the UFC to try to fight again and stuff like this, and he lost because he was not focused. You have to focus. You have to know how to cut shit out. A lot of people do not understand that. A lot of people do not want to make that sacrifice. But it is a sacrifice you must make. Anywhere I go today, guys, there's distractions. And I try to limit those distractions. I feel like wherever I go, I'm being watched. I'm being stared at. People are trying to latch on to my energy. People are trying to talk to me. People are trying to make me feel like a normal person. I don't want to feel like a normal person. I don't want to feel like a regular person. And then the things these people have to say is, oh, he or she, they just think they're so good. No, we're trying to focus. It has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with us and our focus. Like, I don't want to be involved in low-life conversations every day. Sometimes it happens because people just fucking can't help but to stop you, to slow you down, to try to make you feel normal, to try to make you feel like everybody else, when I don't want to fucking feel like that, because it is a fucking curse. Being like everybody else. It's a curse. It is a trap to lose. You guys know what I'm talking about. Like, riding alone is the best way. That's why I rid alone for so long, for so many years. It's the only way. People are not going to be on the same tip as you are. People are not ambitious and as creative and as intelligent probably as you are. And as hardworking as you are. People are putting their energy into such terrible places, and it's fucking them up. It's fucking up their success, their lives, everything. And the sad part is they're putting time and energy into people that are not even going to be there in the future. So it's a complete waste of time. I've been there. Whenever I was young, I put a lot of time into certain people, and it didn't work out. It was very eye-opening. I got back in the groove and I regained focus, and I realized where I went wrong, and not a lot of people even have the nerve. Like, if someone does you terribly wrong, not a lot of people have the nerve to even admit like it was their fault. People just want to like point, oh my God, it's all their fault because I feel this way because of this person, and because they did this to me, I feel that way because they did this to me. It's just as much your fault. It's called a learning lesson. It's called taking accountability. Like, I put myself in that position. I didn't have to do it. I did not have to give them that power. I took a chance. I took a shot. You got to take a risk on people you're going to be with in the future. You got to take a risk when it comes to relationships, friendships, everything. You could get screwed. Your best friend could steal from you. Your relationship partner could completely betray you and abandon you. You got to take a risk. Life is all about risks. Getting married is a risk. Starting a business is a risk. It's all risky. And the biggest like risk of all time, the biggest mistake of all time is not taking a risk. You're not going to budge. Oh, I don't want this to happen to me. I can't have this happen to me. I don't want to fail here because I don't want to lose this money. Boom, 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 boom. You don't move. But when you do those things, and when things even go wrong, you learn from it. You rebound. And then you can get lucky because something good can happen. Because you went through a time that taught you a great lesson, and it almost let you regain focus. It gets you center lined again. It feels awful, and then you'll end up feeling great. I don't know why it's like that. I don't know why the world works in mysterious ways like this, but it just does. I'm telling you guys the truth. It does. After your biggest losses will come your biggest wins. You should be worried and concerned when everything's just going right all the time. It concerns me. I almost have to, I don't know, like, put myself down. Not put myself down, but like just like come back. Like, things are way too good. Like, I gotta come back because I don't know what's going on. I need something crazy to happen again. I mentioned this in a video yesterday, but it's fucking true, man. Like, you should be concerned. And I just mean when things are going too good for too long. Something crazy is bound to happen again. And that crazy thing will be a good thing in the end. Like I said, the world works in mysterious ways. Most people don't get how success actually works. Most people don't get it. The reason why I can articulate things the way I can and explain things the way I can is because I pay close attention to every single detail of life. Like none other. I understand everything. I get it. I learn it, and once I learn it, I can explain it like no one else. Don't ask why I have that gift, but it is what it is. Once I learn something, I will explain it better than just about anybody else. Once I learn how to do something, I'm going to perfect it. I will perfect how to teach people how to do the right things. And that's what it comes down to. And I teach about a lot of different things. Some people don't like some of the things I have to say, which is the truth, and that's on you. You can't handle the truth. If you can't handle the truth, you can't handle anything that is good. But anyways, that's enough with this video. It's time to go to the gym. And then it's time to come back and do a little bit more work. So, I'll see you guys again soon.